You're watching Eurofootball Daily. Here are this week's biggest transfer news and headlines from across the continent. January is less than 2 months away now, and the paper talk is beginning to hot up. So if you've heard anything yourself, get discussing in the comments below. Anyway, let's get into it. We kick off this week's episode at PSG after the club's sporting director Leonardo revealed that they could be interested in signing Cristiano Ronaldo from Juventus if he becomes available. In yesterday's transfer talk, we explored the rumours that Manchester United are in talks to bring the Portuguese star back to Old Trafford, but now it appears the Liga and champions are ready to renew their interest in CR7, who has been linked with a move to the City of Love multiple times before. Ronaldo's current contract in Turin expires in 2022, and reports emerged at the start of the week suggesting the Bianconeri are keen to get a fee for him next summer and get his estimated €31 million a year salary off the books. And in an interview with PSG TV, Leonardo left the door open to an approach from Le Parisien, saying, "Today in football we don't know what will happen. Maybe tomorrow Ronaldo wakes up and says I want to go and play elsewhere." The PSG director went on to state that only a closed circle of clubs can afford to buy the 35-year-old and that the French giants are part of this circle. However, whether or not the club are serious about signing Ronaldo probably won't become clear until closer to the summer, with Leonardo also saying that due to the craziness of the market, he is not within our reach at the moment. Much will likely depend on how much revenue the club continues to lose this season. This comes at the same time as a report from Tutto Mercato Web claiming that PSG are considering offering Neymar to Juventus as part of a swap deal for CR7, with the Brazilian's contract at the Parc des Princes also up in 2022. However, with most publications reporting that the former Santos man is in talks over signing a new deal in the French capital, these claims are pretty unbelievable to say the least. Speaking of Neymar, Brazil's second top scorer has been back in reports surrounding his former employers this week. But don't worry, this isn't anything linking him with a move back to the Camp Nou. In fact, Barcelona are actually chasing after the former MSN acolyte for money. As you'll know from watching the first episode of EFD Explained, go check that out after this if you haven't already, Barcelona's finances are looking pretty worrying right now, with bankruptcy a very real possibility if they're unable to negotiate a significant pay cut with their playing staff. And there have been a number of financial complications when it comes to Neymar's time in Catalonia. The club paid way more than they initially let on to secure his services back in 2013, and since he left 4 years later have been in a number of disputes with him, with the latest culminating in the Spanish courts ordering the Brazilian to pay the club €6.7 million after he failed in a lawsuit over unpaid bonuses that could have seen him receive a massive €43 million from the Blaugrana. And now the Catalans are after €10.2 million following a tax inspection that revealed the club overpaid him during his time in La Liga. Not great news for Neymar, who in September was revealed to owe the Spanish treasury over 3 times that amount, according to Marca. However, if the situation is unresolved, Barca have been told that the sum will be seen as a donation to their former employee. Worrying times for FCB. We now turn our attention to one of Europe's most coveted young stars, as 2 clubs have emerged as frontrunners for his signature. The player in question is Red Bull Salzburg creator Dominik Szoboszlai, who has started the season on fire, with 6 assists in the Austrian Bundesliga and 2 goals in the Champions League. It's no wonder he's among the nominees for this year's Golden Boy Award. And the first club is Arsenal, who according to Sport Witness are in contact with Szoboszlai's agent, who has also revealed that AC Milan are now out of the reckoning for his client signature. It's long been known that Szoboszlai is one of the top targets of Gunners technical director Edu, with Lyon's Houssam Aouar the club's first choice back in the summer as they search for a top quality attacking midfielder. However, according to German publication Sport Bild, Salzburg's sister club RB Leipzig could beat Arsenal to the Hungarian international, and may secure the 20-year-old for less than his €25 million buyout clause. Apparently, a fee of €20 million plus add-ons will be enough to see the youngster move to Germany in January. If it happens, he will be just the latest in a long line of young stars to make the leap from Salzburg to Leipzig. However, it's difficult to see him getting an automatic starting spot in a side which already contains Christopher Nkunku and Dani Olmo. If he wants regular minutes, the English club may actually be a better option for Szoboszlai, although the prospect of working under Julian Nagelsmann is no doubt exciting for one of the continent's most promising attacking talents. Before we move on to our headline story, just a quick reminder to subscribe to Eurofootball Daily if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another great video like this one. Around half of you are unsubscribed, so what are you doing? Join the club and watch videos like this every single day. Anyway, let's move on. We return to Paris for our headline story, and it's potentially very good news for fans of PSG. Kylian Mbappe's future has been a hot topic these last few months, with his links to Liverpool and Real Madrid intensifying as his contract situation at the Parc des Princes remained unresolved. As recently as September, the Times reported that the 21-year-old had informed his employees that he intended to leave at the end of the season. And with his current deal in Paris running out in 2022, the French champions would almost certainly have to sell next summer if they can't tie him down to fresh terms. The general feeling has been that Mbappe is reluctant to commit his future to his boyhood club. However, the aforementioned Leonardo is confident his star asset will pen a new contract soon. Revealing this week that talks are underway with the former Monaco man over a new deal, with Neymar and Angel Di Maria, who is out of contract in 2021, also in negotiations with the club. The news will come as a blow to fans of Liverpool and Madrid, who are growing increasingly confident of Mbappe leaving Liga next year. But while Leonardo's words are encouraging for those wanting him to stay, nothing is set in stone yet, and we're yet to catch wind of what the player's demands are. So what do you reckon? Will Mbappe sign a new contract, or is he destined for a move abroad? Let us know in the comments below. Over to Serie A now, as according to reports in Italy, AC Milan could be in for Marseille forward Florian Thauvin when the transfer window reopens in January. The Frenchman's contract at the Stade Velodrome expires next summer, and OM are said to be happy for him to leave in the winter window if their €20 million asking price is met. That's a pretty decent fee for a player who's averaging a goal or assist every 89 minutes this term, and Milan are clearly looking to build on their own excellent start to the season. Meanwhile, Thauvin would no doubt be excited by the prospect of linking up with Ibrahimovic and young stars like Rafa Leao and Brahim Diaz. However, considering he'd be available for free in the summer, the Rossoneri may be better off being patient. Nevertheless, Calcio Mercato have reported that Milan are prepared to offer the former Newcastle man €5 million a year to sign at the San Siro. But they could face competition from Leicester, who have been linked with Thauvin in the past. Brendan Rodgers is also said to be a big fan. Either way, it looks like the France international is set for an interesting next career move. Sticking at the San Siro for our final story, but with rivals Inter, who are apparently not done on their quest for wingbacks. Another report from Calcio Mercato has suggested the Nerazzurri could go back in for Barcelona's Junior Firpo, who they pursued in the summer, ultimately put off by the club's €40 million asking price, even when he was considered as a make-weight for Lautaro Martinez. But with Barca still hoping to do business in January, Firpo, who has yet to play a minute of La Liga action under Ronald Koeman, may well be sold to raise much-needed funds, and Inter will be hoping the Catalan club will lower their valuation of the former Betis man in these circumstances. And with the Blaugrana coach currently preferring to play Serginho Dest out of position over the Dominican-born wide man, you'd expect this to be the case. Firpo was also linked with a move to Napoli in the summer, so he looks set for a stint in Serie A, and right now Inter look like they need him the most, with Ivan Perisic and Ashley Young currently fighting over their left wing-back slot. But how much would you value Firpo at if you were the Barca board? Let us know down below. So that's all we have time for on this week's Euro transfer talk, but can you see any of these rumours coming to fruition? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like. Why not stick around on EFD by clicking on screen right now? I'm sure it's another banging vid. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.